Good afternoon, everybody. It is Wednesday afternoon here in Japan, and I am making a special video for Mr. Lee Khan. He was asking about making a lather in just a plain old stainless bowl with no ridges or bumps or anything in the bottom of it. And I had put up a video making a lather with Prasso shaving cream, and makes a very fine lather. So he was wondering if it doesn't matter if it's hard soap or shaving cream. And actually it doesn't matter. So I'll show you how to get this done. First thing to do is I put a little bit of water in the bowl here. You can just see it. Oh, just poured it out. Well, we'll just put it on it. It's probably about a teaspoon, if that. It's not much. Not that much. Maybe even half a teaspoon. Yeah, it's just a very small amount of water. Right there, you can see it in there. Okay. My brush, I like to dunk it to get it wet. I'm using a synthetic brush, a Simpson Trafalgar T3, and I will shake that out and get most of the water out of it, because in these Taylor-Vold Bond Street tubs, you don't want to get a lot of water in there, because what will happen is they'll turn to goo. And that's basically what happened to this one. It's gotten gooey. I don't know how it happened when it was sent over here. Somehow there was some moisture in it, but it was an unopened tub, but it was wet, and now it's all gooey in there. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll take this brush and I'll just dunk it in there like that, and that's really about all you need. There's not much there, but there's a lot there. Okay. So anyway, we got the water in there, and I'll hit that water and then just start swirling, right? Let me try to turn around here a little bit. Okay, and it's kind of weird doing it like this, but just kind of go back and forth. You don't need to splay the brush really. Just go in circles, go back and forth, stuff like that. Get yourself dunk in for a little bit of water. Get some water in there. The water is going to help build the lather. I mean, even there, you can see that we're getting a lather there already, right? So, and this is with a soft cream. Now you're going to want to push it off the sides and bring it down in here, and whip it around. And it's a little dry still, so we're going to add a little bit more water. Just dip the bristles in. Get some more water, get in there, and see that lather building up in there. Getting plenty of lather. Look at this. Look at that. All right. Now, what you can do is you can kind of peel it off the sides of the brush like this, and get your lather up in there, and then just pull it down into the bowl and start going to town at it, whipping it around. Make sure you hit those sides and get that cream off of there. But yeah, just like that. Now a bumpy bowl or something with ridges in the bottom would speed this process up a little bit. But not that it can't be done. And, I challenge anybody to say that that's not a decent lather. I mean, there's plenty there, right? And if you want to make more of it, you want to thin it out, you can add, we'll put a little bit more water in it, right? And this will fluff it up and make more of it. Just make sure you keep bringing it down from the sides and down into the bowl. Okay, so I think this proves the point for the soft creams. Okay, I mean, that's good enough for now, right? Okay, so a soft cream, there you go. Plenty. All right, let me clean this up and we'll be back with the hard one. Okay, next up, we're gonna go with Dapper Docs from PAA. A lot of people will bloom this, which means they'll put water in it and let it sit for a little while, and I guess it softens up the top of the soap. I wet it down, like you heard the water there, right? Just put some water in there, and then I just pour the water out. That's good enough. My brush has already been dipped, and the water let out. So I'll dip it again. Just shake the water out. I won't squeeze it out. And then I'll just, you know, with this, you don't really need a whole lot of soap. Actually, Robert Ross will tell you an exact measurement, like this little tiny speck of soap. Now, this is loading the brush. I prefer to load the brush rather than scoop some out and put it in the bowl. So this is how I do it. I'll do like 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. So I did 10 swirls on there. Got plenty of soap. Same thing. I'll put just a, you know, a tiny smidge of water in there. Hold on. As I did before, just put a little bit of water down in the bottom. Exactly the same as before. And then, same thing. Just go at it. Twisting and turning, twisting and turning. Oh man, it smells good. Yeah, because what's happening here is you're whipping it around, but it's actually being pushed up into the brush. So you're going to want to, you know, like shake that out. And, you know, I should have done that before, but, you know, even that, just that, we haven't even started to make the lather yet. And we've already got, you know, something that you could put on your face if you wanted to do a quick shave. Okay, so same thing. Just keep turning, keep turning. Add a little water to it. Just dip the bristles. Go into it. Now, there are people like, what's his name? Alex Shaves. His brush is soaking wet when he starts. He'll scoop a piece into his bowl and mash it down in there. And then he pulls his brush out of a coffee cup, soaking wet, doesn't wring it out or anything, and goes right to it. And when he starts out, it's really, really soupy, but it works out. It turns out good for him. So, you know, there's a lot of different ways to do it. Okay, so we got that. Again, pull the lather down from the sides. Let's add a little more water. Yeah, it's nice. It's getting, you know, it's getting in there, and the brush is loaded. I mean, look at this. This is what I took out of the brush, right? So just take that stuff you pulled from the brush, just pull it down into the bowl and keep going at it. And like I said, you know, you can keep adding water to it. Guess it's like a chili. The more ingredients you put in, the more you make. Obviously, there will be a point where it gets oversaturated and you drown it and it's no good. But, you know, for the most part, you can get a couple dips here. It's not going to hurt anything. Like I said, the way Alex does it, I mean, his stuff is soaked in the beginning, but it turns out okay. So there you go. There you go. That's a mighty fine lather right there. Look at the peaks. Look at the peaks. Yeah, it's nice. Wow. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you have if you've got a bowl with stuff in it or not. If you want your stainless bowl, go for it. Go for it. You will have no problems. You know what? I'm going to add a little more water to this just for fun. Just for fun. See how big we can get it. Yeah. And when I'm adding water, imagine, okay, so when I'm adding water, imagine that this lump here is the water. I'm taking my brush and I'm just going like that and just dipping it in the water. I'm not dunking it, just getting, you know, just the top edges of the tips in. And probably in a boar or badger brush, probably soaks the water more in than a synthetic will. But yeah, look at this. I mean, you got a massive amount of lather here. Oh my God. There's enough there for a 48 pass shave. So there you go. All right, Lee, I hope that was helpful, buddy. Ton of soap, ton of soap. I hate to pour this down the drain, but I'm probably not going to shave today. All right, there you go. Hard versus cream, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The outcome's the same. All right, buddy, hope that helped. See ya.